All right. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Give people a minute or two to get in. Today we're going to be working on some cabochons, of course. That's my Friday night activity. Let's see. We're going to work on. So I've got this one that I've been working on. It's actually pretty cool looking. Let me show you. It's just a piece of iron stained quartz, really, but the colors are really neat, I think. Just a little bit. Zoom in. There we go. So it's a pretty cool iron stained quartz. I had been working on it before, but tonight I will be working on, and I'll come back to that one maybe in a bit, on a piece that I got from St. Mary's area here in Virginia. So I started it already, and I've got my shape going. Hey, Ivy! And I know a lot of you have been worried over the last few months about these deck screws that I hold on to when I do this. Well, I have replaced it with this super fancy thing that you screw it in, or you tighten it in. Now I can just hold on to this thing, and I don't have to hold on to a screw. So, how was your week, Ivy? So right now I'm working on, it's not really even, so I'm trying to even it out a bit. Sorry about that. My chair got stuck in my extension cord. It was pretty good. Work was pretty slow, which is always, and I'd rather it be boring than exciting, I guess. Hello. Let's see. One of these days I will learn how lighting works instead of messing around with it for so long during every show. Let's see. Alright, so right now this side is a little bit higher, so I need to work on that part. Pretty cool rock. I don't know exactly what it is, but I found it in St. Mary's wilderness area here in Virginia. Let's see. Still got another chunk of it over here that I'll need to figure out what to do with. I think it's got some really cool color. And if the lighting is horrible, let me know and I will try to fix it. Let's see. yes, I remember you. And Vicente, hello. Good to see you. Vicente, did I say that right? Did you have a good week, Serenity? I'm not sure that I remember you. Are you new? Or have you been here before? Do anything fun? Ooh, swimming. Okay. I'm still trying to keep track of everyone's names and remember everybody. But I'll remember you at some point. Nice. Hope you and your friend have fun. The Colorado River. Never been there. Really only been out west one time. I went to California when I was in 2nd grade, I think. Yeah, it was 2nd grade. Nice. Hey, how's it going? Alright, so I think I'm going to move to the next pad. So this one's 180 grit, so it's not as it's not going to eat away at the rock as quickly. Yes, I was trying to remember your name, Bellamy. I recognize your username, but couldn't remember your name. Thank you. So today we are working on this rock that I got from St. Mary's Wilderness area here in Virginia. And I've still got another half of it that I haven't done anything with yet. So this is what it looked like before. I don't know what the rock is, but we'll see. Oh, okay. All right, no problem. Thanks for stopping by, Bellamy. Glad you're able to make it for a bit. So this one cost, I think I paid $600 for it. You can get one, so each of these plates that I've got is 8 inches. You can get one that's 6 inches for a little bit less. I don't remember how much less, but if you buy it new, you can buy them from, it's called Ameritool. Their website's ameritoolonline.com. High Tech Diamond also makes one like this. What Peace Festival is that, Serenity? Nope, you're stuck here. If you leave, we'll put a curse on you. Oh, water slides, that sounds fun. Peace for who? Peace for what? Oh, okay. Yeah, I said you can't leave. You're not allowed. Gotta stay here. Don't worry, though. We're a lot of fun. You can hang out with us. This rock is pretty soft. Hopefully it still takes a good polish. Is that pronounced yut or ute? Yeah? What type of rocks do you have? Do you collect them? Yet? What's your favorite dinosaur? Ah, Connecticut, okay. One of these summers, I'd love to go on a trip, just visiting all of New England. Or maybe in the fall. I don't think I could do the winter though. Too much snow. Your birthday, is it coming up? Alaska would be really fun. I also want to do the Great Lakes, just to collect some of those fun rocks that they have. Oh, March 31st, okay. My birthday's in September. Still not quite even. Happy birthday. A pine cone? I hope she's okay. So right now I am polishing this rock. So hopefully I will get it nice and even. Hey Ryan, how's it going? I haven't seen you in a bit. Did you have a good week? Do I support furries? I don't have a position on furries. All right, real quick, I'm gonna swap over to the other rock that I've been working on. Hey, welcome. Am I a furry? No, I'm not. So this is just a piece of, well, at some point probably was milky quartz. It is now, it's been iron stained. So I'm working on a couple of cabochons. This one's just like a free-formed iron stained cabochon. It's quartz with red lines all over it. Am I zesty? I don't know. Thanks, Celine. I do collect rocks. I don't know what it is. If it's a testosterone thing or what. Yeah, I love the way iron staining kind of makes these cool patterns. So I have a rock here that I'm polishing, basically on a polishing wheel. Oh, that's right. That was you, wasn't it? I'm glad she's doing better, Trinity. So I am polishing this rock. It's a piece of quartz with iron staining that's turned it red. All right, what's that, you? Hey, Nick. So I like any rock that I can find in Virginia. I like being able to find the rock myself. Oh, no way. Congratulations. I hope it arrives soon. Yeah, it can take some time. Do you know which brand you got? Yes, I found these. So the quartz, you can find milky quartz just about anywhere. Maybe. It's just that white rock that you find. Locally where I live, milky quartz, we have really high iron content in the soil. And the iron will dye quartz red. So all those little fracture lines that you'd normally see in a white piece of quartz wind up being like these dark colors, and then you'll have like red surrounding them. So it's pretty cool. Oh yeah. All right. So what will I make with the rock? I mostly just collect them once they look nice right now. My eventual goal is to is to learn like silversmithing or something so I can make necklaces and stuff with the rocks. But for now, they're just fun rocks that I collect. Ryan, one thing you might want to look into, this is called a dot master. I just got one. I'd been using these deck screws and gluing rocks to them. The dot master, you use like these small screws, and then you can swap them in and out, and it's way easier to hold on to. Yeah, so that's water. So the water helps keep it from getting too hot, and then also collects the dust so that it doesn't go all over the place. Hey, Vanessa. So what do I do with these? I just collect them right now. Eventually, I would like to make pendants with them. But if it's something that's not particularly special, I'll drill a hole in it to make a pendant, like a teeny tiny hole. But if it's a nice rock, I want to save it so that I can just wrap it in silver at some point. What's the bracelet? Hey Thomas, how's it going? Yeah. Wait, hold on. Did I miss something? Yeah, so I had been using screws because they're easier and cheaper, and they have a flat head on them. You can also use wooden sticks, but I was annoyed with them. Yeah, it's called a Dot Master. It's made by Diamond Pacific, but their shipping was really expensive, so I ended up just Googling Dot Master and found a different store that sold them that had cheaper shipping to where I am. Yeah, the goal eventually is to turn it into a necklace. Well, welcome. Glad to have you here. I am working on polishing this rock to eventually make a pendant with it, maybe. I actually don't know how to make someone a mod. I haven't done it yet. Never had any issues where I needed to really do anything. Well, thanks. Glad you guys think it's cool. That's awesome, Serenity. It can be ASMR if you'd like. I'm going to switch back over to the quartz one for a minute. Yes. So the one I was just working on, I don't really know what it is. If you touch it, I mean, if you hold your hand down on it and press really hard, eventually you'll get like a rug burn almost, but for the most part, it's just maybe annoying. So quartz you can find, so this is quartz with red iron staining. You can find it just about anywhere here in Virginia. The other rock is some sort of like, I don't know, metabasalt. It's, so it's got, there's definitely epidote, that lime green. Hi, Casey. The darker greens might be more... the darker greens might be more epidote, or it may be something else. And then the red, I don't know, maybe jasper. So I actually spent this week setting up an LLC and figuring out Shopify so that hopefully in a week or so I can start selling some of these because people ask every week. Yeah, it might be hematite. So I started polishing rocks. It's kind of an interesting story. During COVID, about 3 years ago now, we got a dog, and my like one activity that I could do other than just going to work was taking the dog on hikes, and he would stop and just like stand at creeks and stuff. And so I started collecting rocks that I'd find at the creek while he was standing there sniffing things. Well, thank you, Silly. Thank you for joining. I'm sure I can send them to Fairfield. So I started collecting rocks that way. And as a kid, I'd always wondered how rock tumblers worked, so I got one of those. And just kind of progressed from there. A lot of it was just boredom and not being able to interact with people during COVID. Yes, so I've started slicing the rocks myself. I have a, it's a lapidary saw. Yeah, sure, happy birthday, Brogan. I have a lapidary saw. You can use a tile saw. That's what I used at first. The only issue with the tile saw is that the blades are really thick, so it'll eat away more of your rock. With a lapidary saw, you get a super, super thin blade that doesn't take up too much of the rock. What is it, a kerf? All right, Jose, you're gonna have to wait a little bit, but sure, I will sell you 16 of these for $3,000. Happy birthday, Jason. Hope you're having a good day. So I really like chert. I have a bunch of videos posted with chert, but it's so here's a couple pieces. So I like this piece, even though it has cracks in it. This chert has really cool kind of layers. So I like that. Here's another piece of chert. Part of why I like chert is, depending on what else is around, the color is different. So like this is chert as well, but it's got this red and some yellowish stuff. So I like chert. This, so the tools and everything, no, I didn't just have them around. I purchased them over several years as I kind of got more and more interested in the hobby. I started with like a $50 rock tumbler. Was the first thing I paid for. So it's not quite sandpaper. Well, it's basically the same thing as sandpaper. It's a pad that has graded diamonds in it. So this one, it's a 220 grit diamond. Yeah, hey Jasper, how's it going? Yeah, so I guess they have some sort of mesh that they use to measure out the size of the teeny tiny bits of diamond. So as it gets higher, it's no different than regular sandpaper in that sense. As it gets higher, it's getting it smoother. Happy birthday, Jason. Oh, yeah? All right. All right, see you later, Lorenzo. Yeah, it's a lot like if you've ever like refinished furniture. All right, I'll see you later, Serenity. So I'm making, it's called a cabochon. So I'm taking this rock and smoothing it out. It's not quite even, but that's all right. I can fix that. And then it's gonna shine in the end. Monkey like banana? So this is the rock we're working on. It's some sort of mixed rock. It's got epidote and some sort of jasper. All right, I'll see you later, Ivy. But I don't know what exactly it is. Hi, Clara. Hey, Sandra. And Maria. It's a lot of you all at once. All right, see you later, KK. They are really neat. Hey, Darkness. Yeah, so I use super glue and then just use really hot water with a little bit of soap to remove it. I think what was going on with the wax is that I was keeping the little wax warmer close to where I work, and it would collect dust, and then the dust would kind of contaminate it and all of that. I find the super glue more reliable. It's a little bit annoying to peel it off when you're done, but it works. Thanks, Felipe and Clara. Suriname. Hi, Exotic Gems. I think I've seen you before. So how did I start? Well, during COVID, I started collecting rocks. I told this story a little bit earlier. And after I started collecting them, I decided I wanted to tumble them and polish them. And eventually, over time, I bought a bunch of stuff, and here I am. So I'm from, I grew up outside DC. I live in Virginia now. Yeah, so I just have the one dot master. I think it only comes in one size, but it came with this like granite thing that you can stick all of your rocks in as you work. Oh, no way. I'm in Rockingham. So, oh, yeah, you can see there. It's called the Dot Master by Diamond Pacific. But then it has this little thing so you can loosen it and take it out and swap rocks. Oops. Yeah. But I think it only came in one size. There might have been more, I just didn't notice. Yeah, absolutely. Feel free, reach out if you have any questions. I think my Discord is linked on my bio, if that's easier, but happy to help as you learn. All right, see you later. How long does it take? Normally I could probably finish one in 20 or 30 minutes. It takes a lot longer when I'm stopping and chatting with people, but that's fun. To stop and chat with people, I don't mind. Got nothing better to do on a Friday night. It also depends on how hard the rock is. This one's relatively soft, so it moves a little bit faster. Let's see what it looks like dry. So here's what it looks like dried off. So depending on the stage, so like at this stage with some rocks, you can kind of look and just see that there are no scratches left and that you can move on. But sometimes you go back and forth between the different polishing pads, trying to figure out if you're done and ready to move on. So the rocks that I tumble, I usually put in like glass jars and use them as decoration. So like I have red and green rocks that I'll put in a jar for Christmas, and a mix of red, white, and blue rocks for July 4th and stuff like that. All right, bye, Clara. Thanks for stopping by. It can be hard. It's a hobby. People always ask if they can buy stuff, so I'm setting up a Shopify account and registering an LLC, but I don't imagine I'll make a ton of money from it. So it's mostly a hobby. Yeah, I have a lot of fun with it. So what did I do to the rock? So it started off, so here's the other half of the rock. I cut it on it's like a tile saw. It's called a lapidary saw. And I've been moving through kind of a really rough, business does change stuff. I've been moving from the 80 grit up through 180 grit. Now I'm up on the 600 grit. So at this point, the shape is basically done. I'm more or less just getting it shiny. I don't know what it is. I got it near St. Mary's Wilderness here in Virginia. So based on where I got it, at least the lime green is epidote. Maybe the dark green is epidote with something else. The red is maybe jasper or something. But I always hate calling things jasper because it feels like a cop-out. Like, I don't know that that's really I feel like there's a more technical and appropriate term, and jasper's just a catch-all. Welcome back, Bruce. Your name used to be Julie? Oh, hey, Maggie. Yes, I was looking for Unikite. why I was out in St. Mary's Wilderness area. But I found this instead. Hi, Zendaya. Going pretty well. You can do whatever you want, Fiji. So I do need to wash this thing off. I've only had it for a day, so I haven't really cleaned it yet. But it's getting all over my hand. Yeah, it's just some sort of river rock. Thanks, Zendaya. Ooh, you think you're Star Fox? Thanks, Dixon. Hey, so let's see. Here's what it looks like dry right now. It's gonna get shinier. Oop, it's not quite dry. But it'll get shinier by the end. Hey, Adam. Yeah, I'm polishing this rock. Ooh, blue tiger's eye. Oh, that's embarrassing. My voice cracked. And I'm in my 30s. Blue tiger's eye sounds really cool. I don't know that I've seen that in person. So the liquid is just water. I have. So I've looked a little bit in Albemarle County for blue quartz. I've never found any like good pieces. I found Thanks, Zendaya. I found some. It is blue quartz, but it's usually filled with fractures when I find it. So it hasn't come out as nice as I would like. But that's on my list for the summer. Go to Albemarle and find somewhere with some nice blue quartz. Do I play Roblox? No, and I don't understand Roblox. I feel like as I was growing up, it was exciting for video games to get like more and more like realistic and fancy graphics. And Roblox seems like such a step down that I don't understand the appeal. That's awesome, Emma. Yeah, I love rock tumbling. I have some going right now as well. That should be done tomorrow. I'm glad I'm not alone on the whole Roblox thing. It's so clunky and the interface is so bad and the graphics are horrible. I just don't get it. What's MHA, Zendaya? Oh, thanks, Bill. How's it going? Oh, the liquid. The liquid is water. It keeps the pad cool and then also collects the dust so that it doesn't go everywhere. Oh, My Hero Academia. Okay. I've heard of that. I've never watched. So nothing's shredding. Are you talking about this noise? So I think Lortone is now owned by Covington. Is that right? Which is actually the same company that bought Ameritool, which made the flat lap that I'm using. So I think Lortone's coming back, or at least stuff that's similarly sized and like will be compatible with everything they have. Yeah, absolutely. Subscribe if you're interested. All right, go do a barrel roll for me, PG. So each of the different colors is a different grit polishing pad. So I'm slowly smoothing it out and polishing it. So it's just like sanding furniture to refinish it. Hey Bella, so I am polishing up this rock, making a cabochon. Oh boy. That might be even less even than I thought. Oh well. I may have to fix it a little bit tomorrow, but that's all right. Yeah, so it started off. So here's the other half of the rock that it came from. It's like this is the inside. So I cut the rock in half, and I've basically been grinding it down and polishing it. That's a good question. How it's pronounced. So it's a French word, so I could see it being cabochon. Yeah, cabochon, something like that. I think it's cabochon. It's with a B, spelled with a B at least. How long did it take? I've been working on this one for a little over an hour. Normally it would be a lot faster, but I keep stopping and talking to people and hanging out with you guys. Yeah, I think it's cabochon. I hope so, otherwise I've been saying it wrong for a while. So eventually it might be a pendant, but we'll see. If it's not, it'll just sit in my collection of them. Yes, so I've had them break while I'm working on them. Actually, so I have this one here. It was a nice shape, and the top broke off on me. So I took it off, and I'm gonna have to figure out a new shape. Let's see. And then I've used a hammer to break a big rock into pieces. Which, if you ever do, I suggest putting like a towel or something on top of it to keep it from flying everywhere. Let's see. Yeah, it's coming along. All right, let's be nice, Justin. So what's the purpose? It's just fun, mostly. You can make a pendant out of it, but I don't usually make them into pendants. I didn't kick Justin, I just put him in timeout. Yeah, I'm just about done. So the machine is called a flat lap. So it's like a flat lapidary disc spinner thing. All right. I'm sure Justin will be fine. He's only in timeout for 30 minutes. Hopefully his breakfast will settle by then. Favorite type to work on. I like chert because it's pretty hard. And when it's hard, it's water. When a rock is hard, it's a little bit more forgiving. Soft rocks can really quickly grind down faster than you intend, and you wind up with big flat spots on them. I think I paid about $600 for this one. So, I mean, it's not cheap, but it's not... And it's less than like a decent laptop. So... What's a slingshot stone? Oh, I see what you're saying. Stones for a slingshot. All right. It's just some sort of river rock, like Maggie was saying earlier. It's probably epidote and jasper. So the green, especially the lime green, is definitely epidote. Based on where I got it, the darker green could be more like metabasalt. Just like a green stone that's green basalt that's taken on silica and hardened a bit. I have heard stuff like this called bloodstone. I rock hound. I like going out and finding rocks. I think it's so satisfying to like find a rock out somewhere on a hike, bring it home, cut it, and then yeah, I'll probably slim it down a bit before I use it. I'm still kind of learning though. Oh no. It keeps me entertained. Nothing really happens. I cleaned my finger off. Between the water and everything, yeah, it's totally safe. Oh, awesome. I'm glad it's helpful. Oh, wow. So that took on a much nicer shine pretty quick. Oh, that's really cool. So if I were better with like machining, I would do something like that. but I would probably wind up electrocuting myself. Rose quartz. Yes, actually I have a piece sitting right over here. Let me grab it. So my hands are all dirty. But yeah. So I like rose quartz. So can you hurt yourself? If you turn it all the way up and then you use this like, so this is the roughest grit, so like an 80 grit. You could probably skin your finger. And I wouldn't do it on purpose, but I don't think it would be the end of the world if you did it on accident, you know, briefly. So this one's just about done, so I might call it soon. But I've had a lot of fun hanging out with all of you guys. I'm glad so many of you came back. Yeah, they're diamond wheels. Yeah, I need to look into something like that. So this, I'm gonna have to stick it in some, yeah, absolutely. I'm done working, but I'll keep chatting with you guys while I clean up. Am I going to do a gym? Probably not. I usually just do rocks. I don't know that I know what I'm doing well enough. Oh, whoa. Yeah, I could see it's kind of a niche hobby. I could see it being expensive to get stuff. The coolest rock I've ever found. I don't know that I have a coolest. So yes, you absolutely can have, that's definitely the biggest risk, especially on these early stages with the like 80 grit. Before you've really smoothed out the rock, you can have little bits of the rock chip off and fly into your eye. I'm always wearing goggles when I'm doing this. You know, I leave them on from start to finish. I doubt it's an issue after you've got the rock shaped, but yes. So like I have like this piece of quartz that I haven't started really working on at all. You can see it's still got fractures and stuff. Any of these fractures could break on the roughest grit and fly and get in my eye. So yes, you definitely want to wear goggles or some sort of eye protection. Do I have any fails? Let's see. So I haven't done a good job of like keeping track of the ones that didn't go well. I've had some where like I realized at the end that there's just like a fracture, like this one's got a line. It wasn't great. It didn't turn out the way I wanted. Sometimes I knew that this was going to happen, but this one, so it's granite. I'm not sure how well you can tell, but it doesn't take an even polish granite. Let's see. So like, I love this one, but it does have these like, you can kind of see there's like fractures and cracks and stuff in it still. So yeah, not all of them are as good as others. Some, I have no idea what this came from. It was part of one that was finished, and I didn't find out until later that there was a crack in it, and it broke off. Yeah, that green one is one of my favorites. this one rock, I cut it into a bunch of pieces, mostly as practice. An ice cube with cilantro in it. I like it. Yeah. But yeah, it's quartz and epidote. So it did come out really pretty, I think. Even though it wasn't a perfect rock. Sometimes, like, this one will look pretty to you, but in person, this one's not nearly as shiny as the rest. And it's still nice. The colors are cool, but it didn't polish as well as I would have liked. It's kind of cloudy. Anyway, I guess that's all I have for tonight. So thank you guys for hanging out. If any of you have any questions, want to chat, whatever, yeah, go ahead and ask, Bill. I'll be around for another minute. But yeah, if any of you have any questions, want to know anything more about what I do or need suggestions, feel free to go to my profile, and the link to my Discord is there. You can always shoot me a message, whatever you want. How can you send me something in the post? So I have the form for a P.O. box set up. If you just join the Discord, I can give you an address to send it to if you want to shoot me a message. That'd be fine. Have I done any rocks without goggles? No, I always wear some sort of eye shield. I've been collecting rocks for probably about 3 years now, and then started polishing on and off. I don't know how long ago. At some point in the process, as I got more and more, I needed more and more and needed things to look a particular way, and just tumbling to the rocks wasn't enough. What are my favorite? So I'm wearing these. I got them from Home Depot. I guess they're my favorite because they work. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. Hopefully I'll see all of you around.